Hello, this is Oatman, and welcome back to another episode of Attack of the Team, Season number 2, Episode number something, a lot. I don't know what episode it is. I've had a few episodes of this. Anyways, today, we're gonna start getting in some advanced genetics. Let's throw some of this in here. I've been doing some work. Whoops. I've been doing some work off camera. Why is this? What? So I'm sick, okay? I'm sick. Which you may know. Is this? Hold on. Let me just change into oat mode here. I'm sick, which is, if you watch my OakenStone, you know this already. That is not the way that's supposed to be. Unless this is doing something. No? No? Not? Maybe? Let's go over here. So my pick needs to repair itself because it's not doing it. Oh looky here, looky what I made. Hee. I made a fast Matok last episode. No! Dang it. Luckily it didn't break my thing here. Well, I guess we're putting a window here. I was gonna start with some advanced genetics today, but maybe it's a sign. Maybe this means something. Right now, we'll just box this out. Let's just box this out here. There we go. Just put a roof on it so we don't have those kind of mishaps again. This is gonna be very ugly for now. Very ugly and disgusting creature. There we go. Perfect. Ish. Perfect. We're all indoors here. Everything's perfect and good in the world. So I'm back from the fair, which means more Attack of the B Team, more OakenStone, and more of this regular series that you guys love and ever so desire from me. Let's put this right over here, because now I'm getting into a more regular schedule where all my series are gonna get the love. Like Oatman Soul Survival is gonna be getting more love. Aliens vs Predator. What else? Skyrim. You guys love your Skyrim. You guys are crazy about your Skyrim on my channel, but I can't do Skyrim when my voice sounds like this. I'm very plugged up because I am sick, so I can't do Skyrim until I feel better. So, but it's coming back. As soon as I feel better, I'm gonna record a Skyrim because that requires a special kind of voice to do. So that's that. Ah! Attack of the Big Team always freezes on me, man. I don't know. So, advanced genetics. I forget what we needed to start with. Actually, I can look on the forum here. Let me look on the forum. Advanced genetics. There we go. Mod. That'll do. Let me look at my other monitor here. Will this work? No, that's not the wiki I'm looking for. No. I'm looking for the people are yelling. Crap. No, but gosh, this is just, it's not as easy. I used to do Ars Magica in the crack pack, and it had a really nice wiki. Ars Magica did. This doesn't have that nice of a wiki, to be honest with you. If I can find something. Tutorial mods, a mod created by blah. Minecraft forum. Let's look here. There might be a good forum on Minecraft, or a good instruction manual on Minecraft forum here. Let's look. Official site. Wiki. Looky here. Perfect. If it will take me there. 1.6, please. Aha! Perfect. Getting started. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, the first thing I'm going to need is a scraper. So DNA analyzer is what we're going to need first. There we go. Okay. DNA analyzer. Well, that's easy. Glass. Let's let's clear the old inventory here before we do the bad stuff here. Oh, I don't need that, don't need that. So, do I have a piece of glass floating around here? I do. Perfection. I'm trying not to cough here, so you gotta give me some slack here. Okay, so that like that, and that like that. Perfect. And then this is surrounded by iron. I'm sorry if you hear little kids outside running around. Okay, DNA analyzer. You know, we don't have a lab for this. At some point, I'd like to move down into this little cottage, or maybe build a laboratory around here. But right now this will work. So, actually, we need a location. We need a location badly because I really have no place to do this. Oh, why am I trying to chisel that? Let's chisel up some cobblestone. What is a more... That looks kind of good. Let's do a... Oh, shut up out there. Jesus. Okay, let's see here. Right. But yeah, as you can tell, I don't feel very good. I feel sick and disgusting and gross. Let's just put our lab in the water here. Let's chop down our orange tree and just put it right in the water. Hold on just a second.
Oh, you busy? Oh, okay.
Oh god, you probably heard that. I forgot my pause button was different than it used to be. So, oops, hold on, let me just change that real quick. There we go. Forgot my pause button was different than it used to be. So, sorry, that was my brother walking in. I'm not gonna edit that out. Oh god, I feel very, very sick. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. But I'm gonna make videos for you anyway, as I was gone for the last however long. And I feel like I owe you guys. So I'll build a bridge to there. This little island over here looks like it would be a good place to do a lab, genetic lab. Perfect. I'm feeling good. Well, I feel really bad, but I feel good about YouTube. I'm feeling good, getting back in the groove of things. It feels good to be back home, where I can take NyQuil and DayQuil and stuff. Not because I was living in an RV for the entirety of the 10 days, and this RV was given to us basically by a friend of our family. It was pretty much, my dad was talking to the guy whose name is Dan. I'll just for the sake of argument, I will say the guy's name is Dan because his name is. So my dad was talking to Dan, and Dan is a reasonably wealthy man, and Dan recently bought a new motorhome, kind of a bus. It's made by the company that makes the school buses, like Bluebird, I think it is. And he had an old motorhome, basically, that was like a 34-foot long Cruise Air 2 by Georgie Boy motorhome, which is really cool. And that doesn't chop that easy. By Georgie Boy, which is the company that makes our motorhome, which is the motorhome I was staying in, of course. And then Dan was telling my dad that he said he'd be willing to sell it to us for cheap. Sorry if you hear kids yelling. I'm recording this reasonably early in the morning because my sleeping schedule's all funky now because of the fair. I have a shovel. Let's just use the shovel. But anyways, Dan said he would be willing to sell it to my dad for reasonably cheap, and then he was like $1,000. And then before we left his house, Dan's house, he whispered into my dad's ear, maybe 300. So then, shortly thereafter, a couple weeks ago, my dad said, or later, not a couple weeks ago, a couple weeks later, my dad said, do you mind if I come take a look at the motorhome, you know, see what I would have to do to it to be able to get it rolling and started and stuff to take it off your property. And this motorhome has been parked for like 5 years or something like that, before it before we took it off his hands. So the do I have another chisel? I need more cobble or some sort of fancy stone. But anyways, my point is I'll continue with the story here. Ooh, I'm gonna take some of those. Take some of this. Some of that. Maybe a little bit of that. But anyways, so Dan said to my dad, he said, I'm telling you, I'm cheap. So basically, before too long, Dan told my dad that if my dad could get it off his property, we could have it. So we got it off his property, and now we have it. And we stayed in that 34-foot long Cruiser 2 by Georgie Boy motorhome, and it worked out really well. It was very cushy and squishy and comfortable. I'm telling you, it was a good ride. It was very good. So yeah. So that's what I was staying in. I'll maybe tweet pictures of it later. But anyways, the fair. I'll talk about the fair since in the OakenStone episode I didn't really talk about it. Oh my God, there's kids yelling outside. Gee, I'm really sorry about that. But anyways, let's do it like here. We'll just line this out first. But we stayed in the motorhome for 10 days. I've done a lot of stuff at the fair. I went on a date for the first time in a long time. With a girl I've known since I was like 2 years old. Her name's Brittany. And she's incredibly beautiful. And I wouldn't, if it was any other girl I was going on a date with, I wouldn't have done it. So, but yeah, that's that. So, to make a long story short, I went on a date. It went pretty well, I would say. We rode some rides at the fair, and we had fun. We laughed and reminisced on old times and all that stuff. So it was fun. It was really fun. Okay, is this shaped the way I want it to be? Kind of, yes. But anyways, am I gonna have enough room in there? We'll go down and up as well, I guess. It's biomes aplenty. So I went on a date, and that's number one on the what I did at the fair this week list. I sold my animals, my farm animals, some of them, for an incredibly hefty amount of money. I made over $2,000, which is really good. So, I made lots of money. Whoa, get that out of my face. Jeez, what is this? Get out of here. What is this? No. There we go. Excellent. Okay. But yeah, I met Elvis. I talked Elvis into showing a pig, which is pretty cool. Only I could do such a thing. I wonder if you can chisel snow blocks. Let's take a look. I know you can with a Tinker's Construct chisel, which I may need to acquire. Probably even a carpenter's chisel too. Let me look. It might be cool to get some snow blocks up in here. No, let's make a carpenter's chisel. Okay. Chisel. I'm looking for just a chisel. Just a chisel. This guy right here, carpenter's chisel. Oh, that's really easy to make. Holy smokes. Let's fly over there. So yeah. Stayed in the motorhome, went on a date, met Elvis, talked to Elvis into showing a pig, got a job, worked for Chad Carpenter, author of Tundra Comics. And if you don't know what Tundra Comics are, you need to look it up. It's an incredibly funny comic strip that's in like 600 papers. I've known Chad, the guy who does them, for a very, very long time, like 10 years or something like that. And I bothered him for that long, and he eventually hired me. Now I work for him. I made some money there. So Chad Carpenter and I did a lot of fun stuff. We just sat around and chilled quite most of the time, and now I'm hired, so I work for Tundra Comics as well now, which is not exactly a full-time job, so but that's alright. That's okay. It's okay. I don't really need a full-time job, as I have YouTube and I have school and I have the farm that I have to run. Does this thing rip through snow, I wonder? No, it doesn't. That works, so. But yeah, so I've got the full-time job. We need to make a snowman. Just get tons of snow. Because snow is a very nice material for a laboratory, I would think. Do I have a pumpkin anywhere? I know I've seen a pumpkin. Now when I go look for them, they're not going to be there. You watch. I think there's some back here. The world loads so much slower in here than it does in the snap. Vanilla. That's okay. Let's see here. Is there any pumpkins? I swear I seen some in this neck of the woods. I swear. Whoa. Not loading in really well there. Here, I need to eat some oranges. Something's going weird. Okay. Might be some pumpkins around here. I really like this biome too. It's a cool biome. I swear there was some pumpkins here. Let's fly through the woods here instead of over the woods. Over the river and through the woods to Grandma's house we go. What else did I do at the fair? I got a job, went on a date, met Elvis, showed lots and lots of pigs, showed chickens, and boy, showing chickens really, really sucks. If you've never shown a chicken before, it's pretty much you stand there and hold a 15-pound chicken for about an hour and wait for the guy to call your name to ask you questions. Then he asks you questions that you don't know the answers to, and then you're just like, I'm done. So then you sell them for like $350. The only reason I really do it, to be honest with you. So that is really good, I guess. It's like the worst thing ever, but whatever. Man, it's loading in. I've got kind of a radio at this point, because my voice is really crackly because of my sickness. What I have, I think I have some sort of flu or another, because it's like my joints really hurt. Try to chisel some of this stuff. My joints really hurt, and it just I don't feel good, and I've got really bad sinuses and sinal problems. Can I not? No, I want to be able to chisel this. Okay, well, I guess I'm not using that as a block. Maybe quartz, maybe. Quartz is hard to come by, though. Well, I guess not really. It's kind of lame. I should really do a jump cut, but I'm not going. I'm going to go back to base camp, and we're going to continue to build. Really been stalling a bit here. I just yanked the headphones. I yanked my headphones off my head, which was kind of funny, I guess. So don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. So yeah, Dayquil, and there was no coffee at the fair that was readily available, other than stuff that you had to buy, which was really. There's a witch in there. I'll save them just in case I get into witchery. Oh god, there's people yelling outside. Let me see. Let's take those. I have kiwis now too. Look at that. What do we want to use here? Let's take a look at our chisel options with cobble again. Ugh. We could use like some of those for the pillars. We're really stalling here. Let's just go. Ah no! Give me that. That back. Freeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that looks kind of cool, actually. I like that. And we'll style it up a bit with some micro blocks and all that gobbledygook. But right now, this will work for a little bit of a laboratory, so we can start advanced geneticizing soon. Yeah, it'll be good. I want a big lab, so it'll probably progressively get bigger as it goes upwards, kind of like the red oats base in vanilla on the vanilla vanilla OakenStone server. It'll probably progressively get larger inside. Jeez, I'm just bad at this video game. There we go. So yeah, it was good. It was pretty good. The worst part about the fair is you're in this huge fenced-in area that eventually you kind of get a little sick of. You kind of get a little sick of the of it, because it's exactly the same pretty much the entire week and the entire time you're there, and it doesn't change at all. Let's do some of those. It doesn't change at all throughout the entire week that you're there, and it's just like it's really tedious, and eventually it feels like you're in prison. Near the end, it feels like you're in prison, and it's just like everybody's out to get you, and your butt hurts because of all the explosive diarrhea, because of all the bad food that you eat there, and yeah, yep. It feels really, it sucks. It really sucks after a while. So yeah. Let's go like this, and I'll replace this with this. So I'm kind of off my game a little bit here, with Minecraft, and that's kind of cool. With Minecraft, I still am really into Minecraft and all the stuff that I'm doing, but it's just a little bit. I'm off my game. I'm not used to playing and all that stuff, but never fear, because I'm still here. And I still love playing Minecraft, as usual, and as one should expect from a man of my stature. Does this look correct? Let's replace these with glass. Oh no, it's okay. There we go. That looks kind of cool. Looks kind of cool. So I'll put the doors in there, and then we'll have like that, and then this will go over the top like that. It'll look like a nice cool laboratory. Can I make the borderless panes out of this? Because that would look really sleek, I think. Do you have to chisel the panes? Maybe you do. Can I chisel the panes? I can. Just make a bunch of those. I want to have a very open feel to this. Let's get rid of this, maybe. And then I want to have... Oh, no! Get this out of here. Boom, boom. Oh, man, it doesn't connect like it's supposed to. It's okay, I can live with it. I can live with it. Jeez, I'm just so bad at placing blocks these days. Holy crap. How long have I been gone anyway? Jeez. Let's do this like so, and we're gonna spruce it up with some micro blocks and some other stuff later as well. So never fear. Dang it! Why am I so bad at this game? All of a sudden. Okay, that looks pretty good. This will just cap off. Put a window. We'll do one of those like that, one of those like that, and then we'll place our blocks the way we're supposed to place our blocks. Yeah, that looks good. See, it's not a house, it's a lab, so we gotta treat it as such. Boom, 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 and it's gotta look really sterile, I think. Sterile. But no, yeah, the fair was. It was fun for the first day or so, but then it was like a lot of people barking orders at you, on my end anyway. Not for like the standard citizens end of things. But there's a lot of people barking orders at you, and it's not a lot of fun after a while. People are yelling at you, screaming at you. Oh god, people are yelling. And it's no fun. Not fun at all. So, I think cobble's kind of not an option anymore. Let's look at the limestone options. I want to get some limestone for floor. Might look kind of cool, I think, in my opinion. Let's take a look. Do I have any Torquies? I do have some Torquies. God, it's loud down here. Limestone. There's people yelling outside. The kids are playing outside. You can't really stop them. It's a beautiful day outside. Perfect for staying inside, moping about it because you're sick. Oh no, I'm on fire now. Oh, look at that. I'm so pro. Now, how do I find this limestone? Is it just anywhere? Unless I looked at some already, in which case you guys are probably raging at me. No, I don't see any. Interesting. Interesting. Oh god, it's so loud. It is. Maybe it's near the top. Limestone. I don't know. I seen some. Oh, found you. Found you, limestone. Let me just get a little cubby hole for myself in here so I could just chip this away. So I had a pretty fair time at the fair. It's not really much of a vacation. It's more like a working, paid, extremely high vacation. So yeah, I sold my market pigs. Now it's pretty much, as far as the farm goes, it's kind of a slow thing going now. I've got 2 pigs and 2 goats to breed for the winter, and then after that, no, I got 1 pig to breed for the winter. 1 pig that's going to be giving birth this month late, she's going to be giving birth late this month, and then we're going to keep a baby out of her, and then we'll have 2. We'll have Mildred 3 and Lagertha. And that'll work out quite well, I think. Quite well indeed. I kind of like this, actually. Wow, that's kind of cool looking. Let's take a look at what we got here with some options with limestone. Let's kind of mix these two for the floor. But yeah, so I'm going to be breeding 2 pigs and 2 goats this year. I got a little buck goat out of Thorsif. You remember when Thorsif was born if you're a longer time follower of mine. And you remember when my goat Thorsif was born. We're keeping him. We're going to breed him back to his mother because you can do that with goats with minimal issue. And to his aunt. And yeah, and then we're gonna artificially inseminate Mildred, my pig. No, not Mildred. No, Lagertha. That's the one we're gonna artificially inseminate, who is also my pig, I guess. But that's gonna be, and then we're gonna get some super babies out of her, and then they'll be for the fair, for the market fair. Let's do this. I don't want to do like a. Let's leave this. I don't want to do like a weird checkerboard pattern or something. I want this to look kind of sterile. That's kind of cool. Oh my god, people are yelling. They don't have any consideration for what I do around here. But they're kids. What do you expect? Boom, boom. That's kind of cool. Let's put this in the corner here. Boom. Boom, 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 and then we'll do boom, no, boom, boom, and where's my cobble? Oh no, stop, you're being mean. You're being very mean to me and my family. So I made a sword too, as you can kind of tell. That's kind of cool. I like how this looks. Yeah, that's not a bad floor. It's not a bad floor. We should light it up though, in here, just temporarily anyway. And then we'll put our DNA analyzer up in there, and we'll get some stuff rolling at least. It doesn't look like how I remember it, But okay. Oh, you can throw mud. Oh, yes. Oh, excellent. I didn't know you could throw mud. That's awesome. Very cool. So that brings us to the end of our episode here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a dislike, because it's mean. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Attack of the B Team, baby. Bye.